inkproducts.com has now released its new Executive Series 3 for the HP Photosmart 7520, 7525, 7510 printers. The Executive Series 3 has our new double loop hose bracket that helps with better flow of ink to the printhead, much better than backflow dampers. Less restriction. You're going to get priming tools, fill tips, all the necessary parts and pieces to install it. Our safety catch that'll go on the side so it can't accidentally be knocked over. Now what you're going to do is turn it on, let the cartridge assembly come over, then you're going to unplug it. This way you'll be able to move the printhead back and forth for hose travel. And all you're going to need is one straight hose bracket. It's going to go right about here. Now you want to have some paper towel handy, and if you don't want to get ink on your hands, wear a pair of rubber gloves. That's just for the install. First thing we're going to do is we're going to rock the ink tank. That's going to clear any ink that's in the isobaric chamber. By the way, this has an extra large isobaric chamber. It's a new design. That with our double loop hose bracket. Just rock it a couple times. And now we're going to install the cartridges. It's got a rubber band, remove that, and you're going to be taking the orange clip off, and you want to save those orange clips. Okay, now we're going to take off the orange clips. Before you take them off, you may want to mark, cyan, magenta, yellow on the clips so you know where they go back on. Now when you're taking them off, as you can see, I put them up on top of the printer here, and I put a piece of paper towel down. But I'm going to show you a little trick. I'm going to use a large paper clip, and I'm going to fold that hose and put that paper clip on. That's going to stop any excessive ink from leaking out that cartridge while I'm taking those orange clips off or when I'm installing it. So that's what you want to do. Fold it and put that clip on. Okay, now I got the clip on. Now I snap it from the front and I slide it to the back. Then I got to slide it off. I got to slide it off right here. And when I go to put it on, you want to remember, you're going to slide it on first, then clip it on the front. These are the CISS-Smart chips. This is our latest chip. This chip will register color in the beginning, or ink levels, and then as it goes down, it'll allow you to continue to print. You will not see an ink level, but that doesn't matter. Those ink monitors are not always accurate. That's the way you do it. Take them all off. Now these I didn't mark, but normally I would mark it cyan, magenta, yellow, and you got to save these. Now once I get all the orange clips off, I'll take that paper towel and I'll blot the exit port. So when I go to pick them up and turn them over and put them in, flip it just like this, I'm not going to have any ink dripping. So for now I'm going to put it down. Take this off the top of the printer. Open up the printer. Okay, now I'm going to pick up the cartridges. I'm going to flip them over, and I'm going to set them down in the printhead. And then I'll put them in each color where they go. Now take your time here. You want the front to go in first, then you're going to lock the back down. Okay, then once you get them in, you want to lock it down. There, like that. Then you're going to push it all the way over. Now I'll release this. I don't need that anymore. You can see I already put my white hose bracket on the outside. Push it all the way over as far as it'll go. There. Now you can see the hose bracket from the outside on the right side in is about 2 inches. So I made a little mark. But right here is where that hose bracket's going to go, and it's going to be flush along the back here. So if you want, you can just measure it, and what I did is I put a little black mark right here, so I knew right where to stick it. Okay, now I just, I stuck that bracket down. I lined it up right there. There's little letters and numbers here, but I just lined it up and the back edge like that. That's all the way over. Now I'll be able to use the little clips and put them little clips to hold that hose on. Get it over there, and you can snap them right in. Okay, now I got the last hose bracket on. I'll be able to move this by hand. See that? It's going to go back and forth. Nice and easy. I already rocked the ink tank. Now what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll open up the little air plugs. You don't need filters. You don't want to use filters. This tank protects from any dust or any light. There. As you can watch how much ink you have left and know when to add ink. That's it. That's how simple it was to put the CIS on. Now this is a lid interlock, so when you close it, the printer knows the lid is down, but I want to watch it, so I'm going to put a piece of paper in here temporarily so I'll think the lid is down. Then I'll be able to watch it go back and forth. And by the way, when you go to close it, don't worry about pinching the hose. It's not going to pinch the hose. There's enough room here, it doesn't pinch the hose.